I'm so honored that you're here with me today. Maybe you found this reading by chance, or maybe on some deep level, your heart called you here. Either way, you are exactly where you need to be. Today's reading is a tender journey, one that many of us walk at some point or another, the path of heartbreak, healing, and closure. There is something courageous and sacred about facing old wounds, about saying goodbye to what no longer serves us, and making space for new beginnings. If your heart has been heavy, if you've been wondering why it's been so hard to move on, the cards today are here to offer you clarity, comfort, and deep healing. Before we dive in, allow yourself to choose intuitively. In front of you are 3 cards, each one holding a message of truth and guidance. Take a deep breath. Feel into the energy of your heart. Which card seems to call out to you? Card 1, card 2, or card 3? Trust the soft whisper inside you. Your soul already knows. If you were drawn to card 1, your journey begins with the Hermit. The Hermit stands alone on a snowy mountain peak, cloaked in a gray robe, holding a staff for support and a lantern that illuminates the darkness. Inside the lantern burns the 6-pointed star of wisdom, a symbol of inner enlightenment. The snow around him is pristine, suggesting purity of thought, but also isolation. His gaze is downward, reflective, focused not on the outer world, but on the inner mysteries. When it comes to heartbreak and closure, the Hermit tells a story of healing through solitude. Right now, you are being called to retreat inward, to seek answers not from others, not even from the person who hurt you, but from your own inner light. There is a wisdom growing within you, one that only silence and space can nurture. This card hints at a hidden force, your higher self urging you to step back, to remove the noise of outside influences, to trust that you already have the healing you seek. Maybe the closure you long for isn't a conversation or an apology. Maybe it's in realizing that you can bless the ending yourself. If you've been dreaming of mountains, long roads, or feeling pulled towards solitude lately, it's your soul preparing you for this sacred journey inward. Could it be that true freedom lies not in fixing the past, but in becoming whole within yourself? To align with the Hermit's energy, consider lighting a single white candle at night. Sit quietly, holding a question in your heart. Watch the flame, allowing answers to come not through thought, but through feeling. The candle's light mirrors the lantern in the Hermit's hand, guiding you back home to yourself. Astrologically, the Hermit corresponds to Virgo, an earth sign ruled by Mercury, the messenger. In healing heartbreak, Virgo energy teaches us to sift through our pain gently but thoroughly, keeping what serves our growth and releasing what poisons our spirit. In myth, think of Chiron, the wounded healer. Like Chiron, your deepest wound can become your greatest source of wisdom and compassion if you honor the healing process. If you chose card 2, the moon rises over your path. A silver moon floats in a dark, dreamlike sky, casting a pale glow over a winding path between 2 towers. A dog and a wolf howl at the moon, symbols of our civilized and wild instincts. A crayfish climbs from a pool of water, beginning a long, uncertain journey. The entire scene is surreal, filled with mystery and illusion. The moon in a heartbreak reading speaks of confusion, illusion, and emotional undercurrents. There may have been moments in your past relationship where things didn't quite add up, where your intuition whispered something wasn't right, even when your mind wanted to believe otherwise. You may be seeking closure, but the truth might be more complex than you realize. The hidden force here is the subconscious mind. Dreams, memories, fears bubbling up, asking to be acknowledged. Healing won't come from getting perfect clarity about what happened. Healing will come from trusting your instincts and feeling your way through the fog. Have you been having vivid dreams lately? Sudden emotional waves without clear reason? These are signs that your subconscious is actively working to untangle old pain. Could it be that your soul already knows the truth, even if your mind doesn't have all the facts? For a ritual, consider keeping a dream journal for a week. Each morning, jot down anything you remember, even fragments. Over time, patterns will emerge, offering guidance and release. The The moon speaks through symbols and feelings more than logic. The moon card resonates with the astrological energy of Pisces, ruled by Neptune, planet of dreams, illusion, and spirituality. In heartbreak healing, Pisces reminds us that surrender is sometimes more powerful than understanding. Letting go doesn't always require knowing every answer. In myth, the moon is linked to the goddess Hecate, keeper of crossroads and the mysteries of the night. You, too, stand at a crossroads, choosing to walk a path of deeper truth, even if the way is misty and unclear. If you were drawn to card 3, the Eight of Cups reveals your message. A solitary figure in a red cloak walks away from a stack of 8 golden cups, leaving them behind under the light of the moon. The cups are carefully arranged but incomplete, hinting at emotional investments made, but not fulfilling what the soul needs. The traveler steps toward rugged mountains, symbolizing the hard journey ahead, but also the promise of new heights. In the context of heartbreak and closure, the Eight of Cups speaks of the painful but powerful decision to walk away from what no longer feeds your spirit. You may have invested deeply, but something essential was missing. Staying would only mean abandoning yourself. The hidden force here is your own higher wisdom urging you forward. Even if part of you grieves the loss, another part knows you are meant for more. Sometimes love is not enough when it does not honor the fullness of who you are. If you've been seeing images of travel, water, or long roads, it's a sign that your soul is preparing for a transition. Could it be that your heart is ready to embrace a destiny greater than you ever imagined, even if it means saying a final goodbye? For a ritual, write down everything you are releasing on a piece of paper. Then, burn it safely under the moonlight, offering the ashes to the wind. Symbolically, you are giving your pain back to the universe to be transformed into strength. The Eight of Cups carries the energy of Saturn in Pisces, structure meeting dreams. Saturn teaches hard lessons, but ones that free us in the end. Emotional freedom sometimes requires sacrifice, but the reward is authenticity. In myth, it echoes the story of Persephone leaving behind the surface world each year to journey into the underworld, an act not of defeat, but of transformation and rebirth. Today's cards whisper to us of the sacred, necessary act of letting go. The Hermit calls you to seek healing within. The Moon invites you to trust your intuition and dreams. The Eight of Cups empowers you to walk away from what no longer serves your soul. Heartbreak is not the end of your story. It's the soil from which a more radiant, more authentic version of you will bloom. I would love to hear which card spoke to you today. Comment below with 1, 2, or 3 and tell me how it resonated. And if you feel called, tap subscribe and join me for tomorrow's reading. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. You are healing in ways seen and unseen.